day, Mac.
It is. It's called CAC.
Hi everybody, welcome to the Cac and Mac show on a very not so sunny day.
It's a special day today, though.
Oh, it's very special. Very, 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 very special.
Why is it special?
I forgot.
It's because the whole population of the UK get to vote in their new slave master.
Slave masters, eh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're in the UK, so it's the Cac and Mac from the UK, Cac and Mac show today from the UK, polling day.
Yes, polling. Strange word.
Voting day. So who have you got to vote for?
You've got a liar or a paedophile protector.
And what about the third one, the Liberals?
Well,
Jo Swinson.
Well, she got 3 million from Europe, innit? So she's not for us. And let's not forget, she also voted for the bedroom tax. So she's a very nasty woman.
So a bit like Ian Duncan Smith, she's a mass murderer because people committed suicide over that bedroom tax, didn't they?
And still are. But what do? You go and vote for the same lot again.
Well,
You vote for the lesser of two evils. But either way, you're still voting for evil.
The lesser of the two evils. So all you've got to choose from is evil.
Yeah.
So let me get this right. If voting actually made a difference, they wouldn't let us do it, would
No,
they?
we won't be allowed to do it, no. That's just, voting is just there to give those that are just dumb enough to fall for it the option of what they think is going to change anything. But when has voting for anyone ever changed anything?
Well, they normally fix it. Do you remember a few years ago, back in Nottinghamshire, this is in the UK, somebody sent us some private mobile phone video of the local election in Nottinghamshire. I think it was Anna Soubry's bit in Bilborough, where there was a huge skip, a hopper, with all the no's in a yes bin.
Yeah.
And he said, have a look at this, guys. Can you remember?
Yeah.
It's all fixed. So what have you got to choose from? You've got Labour. You look it up in the dictionary, it says toil and trouble.
And that's all they've ever been.
So then you've got the Conservative Tories, and a con is it's deception, isn't it? A deception to serve. Oh, okay, so you've got toil and trouble, or a deception to serve. And they've been serving themselves for about the last 9 to 10 years, haven't they?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Mrs May, Boris Johnson,
all unelected.
and Cameron, who run off.
All unelected apart from one of them.
When Theresa May staged the white helmets, terrorists.
Supported them, yes.
And the Conservatives supported the fake chemical tack on Duma
But you're still saying Conservative. It wouldn't have made no difference if it had been Labour, Lib Dem, Conservative. The same shit would have gone on because they all work for the same boss above them. It's always there. Right,
so whoever you vote for, the mind controllers, the governmentals, actually work for the Zionists and the banksters and the corporations.
Yeah. Well, it's blatantly obvious for anyone that has eyes to see.
Oh, yeah. So you've got toil and trouble, deception to serve, and then you've got liberal, which is, I suppose, give the people a little and keep the rest for us and our mates.
And then take more back. Introduce a new tax although we've given them 5p.
You should work for government. You're giving them ideas.
Although we've given them 5p back off the tax, we're taking 10p off on this snidey tax at the side here we ain't told anyone around yet.
I know. We'll tell people that we're going to have a new form of energy. We're going to have everything's going to go green, electric.
Oh, you mean like the Nottingham City transport buses that say, what do they say on them?
Clean and green.
Clean and green, that's it.
We're going to put a video out about this because we're going to ask one of the drivers, how clean and green is this? And he's going to be very proud.
How clean and green do you think these clean and green buses are? Answer in the comments.
Yeah, bearing in mind that they use lithium-ion batteries and that has to be extracted from this planetary game sphere.
Using children.
In countries where they pay them 5p a month. And it's extremely poisonous, isn't it?
Yes.
And, so it runs off the batteries forever. No, you have to charge them up every night. And not every night, all
night.
All night. And where does the household or the garage get its power from?
Well, obviously it gets it from that cable.
The cable goes all the way to Ratcliffe-on-Trent, just over there. And it's got water towers like this, about 5 of them. 8. And then 8.
Yeah.
Blimey, it's bigger than I thought. And it's got these huge chimneys and sometimes black smoke's coming out. Because what that clean and green bus uses needs to run on is a power station. A power station!
Which burns coal and oil. That's clean and green, isn't it?
Oh, it's extremely clean. In fact, it's cleaner than a petrol-driven car. No, it's not. A petrol-driven car is very, very environmentally friendly.
And it'd be even cleaner if you had a hydrogen fuel cell fitted. All that would be coming out of your exhaust would be oxygen.
Do you know we were going to just have a tiny little talk about polling day, and it looks like we're going to make a few Clackamacks today. We were just going to do one because I've got something in the back that he's not seen yet.
We've got loads to talk about.
We've got plenty to talk about.
We're going to just only give you a little bit because we don't want to overload you.
So we're going about voting day, the polling day. Oh, what a wonderful, wonderful
And
day!
pesky Poles are in it again, I see.
Yes. They'll be blaming the Russians next. So what else have you got to vote for? Oh, different colours. You've got the purple party,
The green.
and then the turquoise party.
If anyone
The
is,
Mauve party.
if anyone is going to vote though, vote for an independent. Don't vote for a party that are having a party at your expense.
But the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds will still take them to this to side and say,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
we run the country, not you.
Yeah, but at least you've tried. Because you vote for any of the main parties, you're voting for your own destruction.
If you register to vote, you're actually giving them
Yeah.
permission to do whatever they want.
And
as
this
the
is-
good slaves that we are.
And this is why they come round and say, you've got to be on the voters' registers. Why? Because if you don't,
fined £1,000. You may, or you could.
or you may not.
Look up the word could.
Or
It
may.
said, you may or may not. Look up the word must, it said. It's like if I say you must watch the result of the election on the BBC tonight.
I must.
You're going to tell
I
me.
must
He's
not.
going to tell me to F off or get stuffed in more ways.
Except I don't swear.
He doesn't swear on camera, but
Occasionally.
off camera he might tell me to get jacked or whatever. But he knows that I would never tell him to watch the BBC.
No, nobody should watch that.
Maybe he should even pay for it.
And that's one of the things that Johnson's supposed to be saying. Oh, I'm going to make them fund themselves. Yeah, believe that, and you will believe anything.
They're all crooked. They're all crooked. Do you know the BBC don't even actually make their own programmes anymore, so they can't be
Yeah.
be done. They source it out everywhere else. Anyway, what's leading us to talk about the BBC?
In fact, it's polling day.
Oh, we wanted to the magical words that are used. Yeah, you get those envelopes through your door, register to vote. And it said, do not ignore this envelope. Mm-hmm. So I leave it in the hallway and I'll look at it 2 or 3 times a day.
Yeah, that's not ignoring it, is it?
It doesn't say to open it.
But you see, that's why when they do
It's not
come
addressed in
knocking,
my name.
they say, oh, you don't,
Oh,
it doesn't matter if you vote or not, but you've got to be on the register. Because just by being on the register, you have given your consent.
Regis King.
That's
Cha-ching.
why they don't care if you vote. It doesn't matter.
They don't care
You're
who
on
you
the
vote for.
register, you've given your consent to them.
The voter register actually goes to the banking corporations so they can gauge how much debt you can get into. That's what that's for. It's not to register to vote. That's just a sideline which they spin to make you think you've actually got a say when you haven't got any say in it whatsoever. It should be very interesting when Johnson's Prime Minister tomorrow. You actually think voting means anything?
It means you're a slave voting for your own master.
And that's not good, is it? It should be very interesting when Corbyn's the Prime Minister tomorrow. Cut this bit. It should be very interesting when Johnson's Prime Minister tomorrow. Cut this bit. It should be very interesting when Joe Swinson's the Prime Minister tomorrow. Cut that bit. It should be very interesting to see when the Green Party are in power tomorrow. Cut that bit. It should be very interesting to see when Nigel Farage... Oh no, he's not running, is he? Cut that bit out. You actually think voting means anything?
It means you're a slave voting for your own master.
And that's not good, is it?